Right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, everyone. For our guests, if there's any guests, if you have any guests, make sure that their microphone is on. Otherwise, they won't be able to hear. That's why we put this first screen. Make sure your guests have got their microphone on. Thank you. Right. Right. Okay, we are about to start now. For the purpose of our guest, again, we are just going to start with a short presentation, about 5 minutes, and then the rest of today is going to be training by Patricia. So basically, this is a people helping people concept, and we show you a way how to turn a one-time investment into a fortune. So, like I said, this is the business of the 21st century. Sorry, just a second. They say that the richest people work for and build networks whilst everyone else looks for a job. That is according to Robert Kiyosaki. Right, you see on my screen, we've got a ladder. These are all the different types of revenue streams that are available for us. APPI Travel is very generous. Mr. Danny Gotia, the founder of APPI Travel, is very generous. He understands there are different types of people, from people who have got money up to those who don't have so much money. So he actually starts from as little as $35. The $35 package is the one where you only need to pay $35 once off, and you get paid $25 over and over and over again. The next one is $125. You pay $125 once off, and you get paid $100 over and over and over again. But this $125 is our flagship product. Like what our director Patricia always says, this $125 is super amazing because you get paid $100 for the same effort that you actually need 4 people. On the 35, you need 4 people to get $100. But this one, you just get $100 with 1 person, which is super amazing. This is the product on the 125. I'm just going to show you how it works. It's the power of 2 friends. So you are going to come in with your own business center on level 0. That's you, because when you come, it will be just you. We won't have any members, but you're supposed to bring in your friends. You bring in at least 2 friends. You start with Amos, who is denoted by number 1. When you bring in Amos, we recommend that when the next person comes, you actually put him under Amos. For example, Patricia is under Amos, you actually earn $100. And then the next person after Amos and Patricia is going to be Nyasha, you put him also on Amos. So we are following this arrow there. Number 0, it's you. Number 1 is Amos. Number 2 is Patricia. The third one will be Nyasha. So with these first 3 people, you would have earned a total of $200. What it means is that you are now already in profit, because remember, you joined using 125. With 200, you are already in profit and you are good to go. So we then proceed to the next side with Emma, and then Emma brings in Adele, you get another $100. And then when Emma brings in her second person, which will be your 4th person on level 2, that will be Agnes. When Agnes comes, she will close your profit center and gives you a free re-entry. So when you get this free re-entry, it means these profit centers will be just renewing on their own automatically, which is super, super powerful. So this is how the APPI Fund works. And for today, I was just going to introduce to you how the APPI Fund works. And to learn more, we join the full presentations, because today we are going to be having a training by Patricia. So hang on, and over to you, Patricia. You can take over the training.
Thank you very much. I'm so happy to host you today in our training, APPI Sunday training. We're going to be talking about resilience. Actually, the talk that I'm going to have is mainly on resilience. When I lose hope, or when I miss a target, or when I'm faced with a failure, I've got somebody in my family who is my pillar, my daughter. When that happens, she asks me, "How do you feel, Mom?" And like usual, mamas say they are okay, they are fine when they don't mean it. So I just say, "I'm fine." And she goes, "Mama, are you fine?" "Yes, I'm fine." She looks at me right in the eye and she says, "Mom, are you okay?" Then I blink my eyelids and say, "Oh yeah, I am." Then she goes, "Mom, are you okay?" She's such an authority-filled girl, being assertive since she was born. She is a person with a difference, which is what we should have in our business. When she was a toddler, she used to eat salt. You know, children eat sugar. They go to the bowl of sugar and eat sugar. She used to look for a salt cellar to eat salt instead of sugar. Lemons instead of oranges. This girl, she pushed me to the corner right from the beginning. She took us to a boardroom every Friday in our room, in our house. Every Friday, she would ask us at 4 years, "Mom, Dad, are you accompanying me to church tomorrow?" Meaning the Saturday. Then I would say no. The dad says no. Because I was Methodist and she knew she was an SDA. So she wanted to be an SDA right from the beginning. So what she did was she came up with a strategy, which is what we need to do when we are faced with a problem. She approached the neighbor, a certain mom, my Aunt Maya, and she would go to church with that mother up until she was 5 years old. And when she was there at church, she would volunteer our house number for a midweek prayer. Then she would come back home and say, "Dad, Mom, I'm sorry, but I gave them our number for our midweek prayer." And then we would just say, "Oh, okay, that's fine." And then at 5 years, we moved from the location that we were staying to another one. And then I started going to church with her, but I wasn't baptized. At 5 years, she could read and write. So every Sabbath, there would be a kindergarten written note in the offering plate with a prayer request: "Pray for my mom and dad to be baptized." That was in 1999. All her time, growth and age, she did this until 2003. I and my husband were baptized into SDA in 2003 because she was resilient and she is still resilient. She does not know a no. All she knows is a yes. At grade 7, she had 5 points. She cried her heart out for 4 points. She wanted 4 points. And then off she went to secondary. After her A-level, she did not get so good results as she wanted. Then she applied for a uni in the UK. Instead of the 10 days response time, she got a response in 3 days. And then when she went for the interviews, she passed. The other guys in the UK, the other sisters and relatives, they said to her, "You can't do the degree that you are choosing because of your points." She wanted to do financial accounting. So she said, "Oh, I am going to do what I want, and this is going to happen." And she just went on and started doing that degree. Got in, and every time she got a mark under 70%, I would hear the cry from UK in Zimbabwe. I was in Zimbabwe that time. I would hear the cry. But why? She had a goal. What was her goal? She wanted a first-class grade. So it was a daunting task to uplift her spirit. I did like I always do here in the group. It will be okay, baby. You will make it. It will happen. Keep on keeping on. That's what I would say to her. She was so resilient, like me, the mom. You know me, I don't know no failure. Very confident, like I am. That's what she does. So one day, I got a call from her. She goes, Mom, where are you? Can you sit down and be calm? And I said, why? What is it? Then I sat down. I had to follow instructions. And then she said to me, I made it. Made what? I got the first-class degree. Yes, I did. And you know what I did? I cried. I was so shocked because the resilience that she had in her life, the confidence that she had when she started, I didn't believe it. But yes, not surprised, of course, but yes, that was my girl. She had to prove to those people that doubted her, to everyone. And she also said, I wanted to make you proud, Mom. So what now? What are you going to do next? She says, I'm coming to Zimbabwe. And I said, no, Zimbabwe is not good. So she says, yes, I am. I want to train audit. She did come to Zimbabwe in October, landed. A week after, she went for an interview. She got a place. Normally, they'd said they would take people in July, but July had gone past. That was October. She got the place to start in January. Why? Because of the tenacity, the stamina, the confidence, and the audacity that she displayed during the interview. She's a year to finish now. What did this teach me from her? The lesson that I learned from my daughter is that there is no replacement for hard work. She worked very hard for who she is, what she is, and where she started from, where she has got to now. So this story that I've told you is not just a story for fun. Somebody must be wondering, why are you telling us about your daughter? I just want you to place yourself in your shoes. Who are you? What do you like to do in your life? Can you step out in order to step up like she did? She got married to her mission, and this is what we need to do. We need to get married to our mission. What is our mission? And like my daughter, you need to ignore all negative comments or ideas that might come from all other people. Oscar Wilde says, be yourself because everyone else is taken. So in this business of ours, you really need to be yourself. I've always said you need to know who you are. You need to research yourself, know who you are. Be you. Are you being yourself? Do you really understand your own values? Do you understand yourself? She imagined herself beyond what other people and what everybody else thought about her, which is what we need to do. It is very important in our life and in this business of ours. We need to go an extra mile. And where an extra mile, there's no crowd. It's not crowded there because not many people want to go extra miles. So if you want money, money does not grow on trees. You need to go that extra mile and find it. And remember, they always say the less traveled roads make a difference. Do what is different from the norm. I normally delegate my weaknesses to somebody else. and then optimize on my strength. Like my daughter, she delegated to me hello mark with a cry for me to cheer her up and pamper her up. But for the strengths she optimized, I never got a call from her telling me about her distinctions, but she had a whole page of those distinctions. So what you need to do is what you know, do it with all your might. Be on the center of what you are good at. Put a skin into your game. In my whole life, I salute my daughter because she inspires me. Who inspires you? Who is your role model? I used to be her role model, but now the tables have turned. She is now my role model because she has overrun me. I focus on adding value and not making money. Sometimes I do not even sign up people, but what I do is I made my own sign ups. I help people to get their sign ups. I help people to talk to the prospects. So I am very proud of that. And I know I'm good at that. But what I'm saying is, you need to have stamina in this business. You need to be resilient. You need to know who you are. How do you get what you want? Because if you've got a routine kills you. Force yourself out of your head. Go past your feelings. Just care about what you want to do and what is outside your comfort zone. If you're not resilient in whatever thing you do, be it business, be it running a home, be it running a school, be it whatever you are doing, even if you are in a group with your peers, if you're not resilient, you will waver like a tree in the windy weather. So what am I saying today? I am saying, let's be ourselves. Let's be like this daughter of mine that I've talked about. There is something very special about her. She's very composed, very assertive. Like I said, she was very assertive even since birth. If you are assertive, you will know that this business that you have started, you will get it through and through. And you will benefit from it and you will never lose. You being different is an advantage to your life, to everyone, to the group, to the company, to your business. And your life can change in a split of a second if you imagine yourself beyond what others see you. See your dreams. Dream your dreams and achieve them. Don't just dream. Dreams with no achievements is just a waste of time. So today, my dear friends, my dear colleagues, I just want to encourage you to be successful in this business. And yes, we will. Today, we are signing up the second person for a lady called Mary. She joined last week. She is not stopping. I'm using her as an example because she is just somebody who is pushing herself forward. And this is what we need to do. Today, our leaders, they have joined VIP. And that pushes us. It puts us on the edge. What does that mean to us? If you haven't signed up someone, just go. Keep on going. Keep on keeping on. And when you are asked, how do you feel? Just say, I'm fine, even if you're not fine. Because you will be fine then. You will be fine then. So, today, this is the end of our training. But what I want you to pick up is you need to be resilient. You need to have confidence. You need to know who you are. You just need to pick up sticks. Put a skin in whatever you do. Look up to somebody who inspires you. Talk to somebody who makes a lot of sense to you. Think differently and put yourself in other people's shoes and be the winner in everything that you do within this business of APPI Travels. Thank you very much for your time. Over to you, Mr. Silva.
Wow, 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 wow. That is amazing. That is amazing. Very powerful story and very powerful lesson. So well done. We've done 25 minutes and I think we've got about 15 minutes. Maybe we can ask for some testimonies and some feedback from the panel, from the people, from the attendants.
What do we have on the panel today?
We've got Tata Bridget today. Tata Bridget is around. Dennis.
Let's hear. Yes. So let's hear from Tata.
Tata Bridget can share his testimony, and then after that, we've got Dennis and Melinda.
Okay, all right. We have Tata Bridget, Melinda, and then Dennis closes for us. Let's just try and make it short so that we don't get into our time.
Thank you.
Good evening, members. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
All right. My name is Innocent. I'm mostly known by the name Tata Bridget. Bridget is my daughter. I'm a Ugandan. Yeah, right now I am at home. For the past week, I haven't been around. I went deep in Congo. So talking about APPI Travel is my big dream since ever I joined, and I'm very happy about it. Somebody just told me about it, and it was something I've been longing for so long, some kind of job like that. So I took it, I got it, and I used the chance immediately because that was a very big opportunity for me. I worked very hard. Within 3 weeks, the fourth week, I've already made $1,000, and I was so much happy because the money has helped my family. Even up to now, we are still wondering and blessing God for that great opportunity. So for someone who has just joined and you think this will not work out for you, this is a real opportunity given for you. Don't just hold it for granted. Use it properly. You are going to smile and you will be so much stable in whatever thing you're planning to do. Just go back to someone who has called you on this call and join immediately if you have not yet decided. Back to you, Director.
Thank you very much for the wonderful testimony. Let's hear from Melinda. Melinda, can you unmute yourself, please?
Okay, thank you for the opportunity you gave me. Hi, good people. It's nice to be with you today. My testimony is almost the same like the one for Tata Bridget. I am a young person who's in university and I'm abroad, and where I am, it's a place whereby it's not easy to have an income or get a job. You can work all day, many hours for money that you finish with just one time grocery or anything like that. So I have so much dreams, and I'm someone who's I like things. I used to tell my friend that I like things. Anything that's like an opportunity, I just find myself in it, just trying out this and that. So when I heard about APPI Travels, for me I was really excited because for the first time I had money that calls my name, like, this is yours. I worked for it. I've never worked before. I've never had money that says it's mine. So when I joined APPI Travels, and actually the first time I had money, it was like I couldn't believe it that wow, this is my money, like it's mine. I'm used of asking money from parents and all, but then I was really happy because I feel like wow, I can actually use this to actually fulfill my dreams because I'm graduating soon, and after that I have plans of going to other places and all that. They need me to be financially stable. I can't rely on other people or parents, especially when you graduate. Most people know when you graduate, it's like you're on your own. Like, yes, they can help you, but then they expect you to be mature. So I was really happy to join APPI Travels, and it has really worked out for me. Like last time I said, it's been long since I ever asked help from anyone, financial help. I only asked for things like school fees, which is a lot of money. But then the little basic things I now take care of myself just because of APPI Travels. Like it's real. It sounds too good to be true, but it is real. If you are a serious person, if you know what you want in life, it is very real, and you can actually see the money and hold it in your hands as long as you are determined. I always feel it's okay to like things as a young person, be motivated. Like the story that we just heard about the young lady who had dreams from when she was young. It's okay to like things. People think maybe you just too forward, but then success needs someone who's too forward and just be determined and just don't be scared or to even make any sacrifice. With every travel you even there's not too much money for you to even join, and then you even get more out of that. Like you don't lose, there's no risk of losing anything, you actually get more. So it's great. It's a great opportunity with the world we're living in. It's rare, there are no jobs and all. It's a great opportunity, while some of us were waiting to have degrees and maybe find jobs. So in the meantime, it can work out for you and you can even fulfill your dreams. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Melinda. How many minutes we have, Silver?
We've got 8 minutes. So yes, thank you very much. That was Melinda. Melinda is actually calling from Cyprus. Melinda is a student. She's in Cyprus. So that was a very powerful testimony there, managing to look after herself with her own money from APPI Travels, not begging her parents. So she's standing on her own feet. That is super powerful. Dennis can close the meeting for us.
Yes, thank you.
Hi, beautiful people. For me, when I listen to the stories coming in from Pastor Bridget and Melinda, I really get humbled. Why do I get humbled? Is because such a decision that I made over 10 months ago to get started is really impacting so many lifestyles, so many lives around the world. And for me, it just gives me a lot of humility. Okay, so I got to see Happy Travels over 10 months ago, and just like everyone, I literally have those big dreams. Okay, I have several things that I want to achieve. I want to build apartments in my country. I want to have to plant trees. I want all those things. And I was broke 30 years last year, and some big conversations had come into my mind. I literally had to ask myself, Dennis, for how long will you continue to be like this, sitting on your dreams, sitting on the things that you want to achieve, and just keep hoping that maybe God is, how we sit back and then say, well, God is going to do us, God is going to come through for me. The truth is, God is not never going to come through. God has to meet you halfway. Okay? God is not going to come to meet you from inside your bed and then he will help you. No, God has to meet you halfway. When you started putting in the effort, God will come in and then complement your effort. So I got started with APPI Travels because I knew I literally had to be my own rescue. I had to take success in my own hands. So I got started, and what else I did what we call massive immediate action. So several people sign up and then they do nothing. Okay, they do not invite, they do not present, they don't prospect, they do nothing. So they think they're just going to sit around and then money is going to come into their back office. It's never going to happen. And when they see maybe a Dennis or Hilda or Silva or Patricia making some dollars, they go like, oh, Silva is lucky, oh, Patricia is lucky. Patricia is not lucky. Patricia is putting in the hard work. Okay, So that's what I also did. I put in the hard work from day one. I have never removed the foot off the accelerator. And right today, I'm proud to announce that I, together with a few other friends on the team, have actually launched the residual income, which means now we're going to start earning residual income on top of the other earnings that we have been making from the other memberships. So thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Patricia. It's been a great training. Thank you, Silva. It's been an amazing presentation. We are so excited and very humbled to have you people taking us to this. And good evening.
Wow, thank you, Director. Thank you. They said resilience is knowing that you are the only one that has the power and the responsibility to pick yourself up. And I said there is no replacement for hard working. So with those words, we close our presentation today. Come back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you, Director.